Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be giving you part 32 of Naruto, the God of Shinobi. Remember to get this 1 to 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform, and after this I'm going to be posting what if Naruto got a new bloodline. So stay in tune and enjoy that. And on my main channel tonight, I will be giving you what if Naruto was trained to be a mercenary? And also, what if Naruto wasn't a Sasuke? So switch over and enjoy those and enjoy yourself. And if you're new to this channel and it's the first time you hear my voice, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join the anime making family and be a part of the channel. And thank you for all of your help and your support. And also go ahead and check out my main channel Anime King, where you can enjoy over 500 lovely what ifs and enjoy yourself guys. And comment down below and tell me if you're new. I'll be replying and talking back to all of you. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So last time we left off, Naruto, Mito, and Kushina were at the Leaf Village when the Leaf Village got attacked by the undead, which was caused by Sora and his group. Mito then went off with Kushina as they found Fuka, and Mito realized that she was an Uzumaki as Mito told her that she was the one who used to take care of her. After that, Mito told her everything about their heritage and where she's from, and after convincing her, Fuka decided to join the team to get revenge on Konoha as well by helping Mito. So in the last part, Naruto killed Sora as he absorbed back the remaining 9-tailed power that was inside of Sora, and he went around the village to have his fun. So yeah, that was basically the last part we left off. You guys can switch across to the playlist and check it out for yourself. So let's start this new episode. We start this episode with Ino. There is just no ending to them, Ino screamed out as another wave of zombie appeared out of the ground. Shikamaru only nodded. Yeah, it seems like taking care of that guy is the only way to end this, he said, pointing on the man on the rock structure that was using the jutsu to bring the dead. The man's name was Fudo. Oi, Fudo, said a woman as she appeared next to him. What is it? The man asked, confused. She was supposed to make the signal that summoned the 12 guardian shinobis. Sora is dead, she said. What? Said Fudo, shocked. Who did this? Before she could respond, a shock wave from down below caught their attention. Shikamaru shielded his eyes from the shock wave. What is it now? He thought. Shikamaru, muttered Choji. Shikamaru looked at his best friend to see his troubled look, as Choji pointed where the blast came from. As Shikamaru looked forward, as he saw Naruto standing there. Naruto, he thought. What is he doing here? Naruto, said Lee. Lee, said Shikamaru. Go tell Tsunade of this immediately. You're the fastest one right here. Go, now. Yes, said Lee, as he took off. You better hurry, Lee, thought Shikamaru. So, it is those two over there, said Naruto as he saw the one that is using this jutsu to bring the dead. It was him, the girl said, as she pointed at Naruto. He killed Sora. Fudo smirked as he looked at Naruto. That brat, I will make you regret this. The remaining survivors, shinobis of Konoha, looked at Naruto with hatred in their eyes. One shinobi brought out a kunai as he charged at Naruto. Die, he screamed, as he rushed up to Naruto, not noticing that Naruto's eyes has changed. As a force then blasted him back, sending him flying through the sky. What was that? The girl thought as she looked at Naruto. That is his ability to manipulate forces, thought Shikamaru. It no doubt have something to do with those eyes of his. What do we do, Shikamaru? Asked Ino. I don't know, answered Shikamaru. Fudo jumped down from the rock as he landed on the ground. You blonde brat, he said, pointing at Naruto. You're going to die here today. Naruto mentally shrugged. Universal pull, Naruto said. What the hell? Thought Fudo as he was pulled forward. "Nah, you're the one that's going to die today," said Naruto as he brought his sword forward and stabbed right through him. "You bastard," said Fudo as he coughed up blood. Naruto snorted again. "Seriously, if that is all you got, don't say you can kill me." All around, the zombies started to turn into dust. Even the weird rock formation started to disappear. And the female that was there, her name was Finn, as she jumped off of the rocks. Naruto then grabbed onto Fudo's shoulder, as he then started to pull as a white figure started to come out. "You're done," said Naruto as he was pulling out Fudo's soul. As the King of Hell then appeared, as Naruto threw the soulless body into the King of Hell's mouth. "What just happened?" thought Shikamaru. "You're next," said Naruto, talking to Finn. Finn took a step back, making Naruto smirk. "Sorry, you won't be getting away," he stated. "I don't have time to do any of my traps," thought Finn. "My only option is to run." "Oi, don't forget about us," said the remaining shinobis as they all launched fire-based and lightning-based jutsu towards Naruto, as he was now a traitor and an enemy of the Leaf Village and he needed to be killed. "For the love of God," Naruto said as he rolled his eyes. He merely brought his right hand up and all of their jutsus disappeared right in front of their eyes. Well, that is what it looked like for them. "You're all annoyance. Almighty push." That was a sight that Tsunade and Kabuto arrived to see, all of the Konoha shinobis being blown back, including them. Finn covered her eyes as she was out of range of the blast, thankfully, or that was what she thought. Her eyes widened as she felt pain in her chest, as she looked down to see the sword, the end of it sticking out. "I haven't forgotten about you," Naruto said, as he pulled back his sword, as she dropped to the ground, as she bled to death. "Naruto!" Tsunade screamed out as she stepped forward. "You will not escape," she said. Naruto looked behind her, as a lot of shinobis were behind her, as Naruto smiled. He loved the challenge. "Well, let's go." But before he could do anything, a voice appeared behind him. "We leave you for an hour and this happens," commented Mito, as she, Kushina, and Fuka appeared behind him. Naruto snorted. "You're the ones that ditched me, so I got bored," Naruto said. Kushina shook her head. "Really? You're just... I don't know." "Exactly," Naruto said that chuckle. Mito stepped up, making Tsunade see her fully for the first time. "Well, you have certainly grown up, Tsunade," said Mito with a smile. "I'm sorry, but do I know you?" asked Tsunade. Mito shook her head. "Oh, don't tell me you forgot. Your dear grandmother, who loved you so much," said Mito. Tsunade's eyes widened, as the rest of the Konoha shinobis. "No, it can't be." "Mito?" Mito smirked. "You finally remember me." Tsunade's eyes were wide open, as she couldn't say a word. She couldn't believe the sight in front of her. "Tsunade," thought Sakura from in the crowd. "Naruto," thought Hinata as she looked up at Naruto. "Now," said Naruto as he stepped up with his Rinnegan shining. "Now that the introduction are over, let's get this show on the road." Kabuto chuckled as the last of his snakes brought in the last samples that he needed, as he held one small tube containing blood. "With this, I am prepared for the Uchihas as well, Naruto." He laughed as he readjusted his glasses. "Yes, I am prepared. Now, Naruto, make your move." Underground in Konoha, Fu was screaming. "What is this?" she said, as members of Root Agent tied her up and bring her into a room with a big seal. As Fu herself didn't know what was going on the moment, all she knew for sure that she was woken from strong, violent shakes, which she thought was an earthquake. Then the door to her room was opened by the two Root Envoys as they were now dragging her into this room. She scowled as they literally threw her into the center of the room. She tried to use her power to escape, but she couldn't use her chakra one bit. She even tried to use Komate's chakra, but she couldn't. She was starting to panic now. What is going on here? She wondered to herself. It's time to put you to good use, stated Danzo as he walked into the room with two more root members behind him. Now that she studied the room, Fu could see that root members were everywhere. Fu scowled again. What the hell are you talking about? She asked as she stood up on her knees. And let me go. I wished there would have been more time to train you, said Danzo. But since it is too late now, you can't do this by yourself. I have no choice at the moment. Answer me, said Fu, as Danzo skipped over her question. Danzo didn't reply, as he merely brought his hand in a ram seal, as his cane fell down to the ground. Pain began to course through Fu's body as the seal on the ground started to glow. Now it is time for you to serve Konoha, said Danzo as Fu screamed out in pain. As Komate's chakra started to surround her. Back on the surface, Kakashi-sensei, said Sakura with a look of fright on her face. What are we going to do? I don't know, answered Kakashi. Troublesome, thought both Shikaku and Shikamaru at the same time. How are we going to deal with this? Thought Shikaku, as all of them were scared because Kurama was out and Naruto was on top of Kurama's head in his Biju mode. Kurama, there is no time to play here. And what about that plan of yours? This is what we're doing here. Doesn't it make your plan pointless now? Kurama asks. No, it doesn't, said Naruto, making Kurama confused. What does that supposed to mean? Naruto shook his head. There is no time to explain now. Whatever, said Kurama, as he turned his gaze at the shinobis. As the Akamishi clan then used their expansion jutsu as they got large. They're pointless, said Naruto. We will see about that, replied Choza with his bow staff in his hand. That seemed like some kind of signal as the rest of the Akamishi clan charged at Kurama. I take it this is part of your strategy, said Kakashi to Shikaku. It's our only shot, Shikaku responded. Surround him, said Choza. Naruto merely sighed as the Akamishi clan surrounded Kurama and held him with their strength because of their big size at the moment. Really? Idiots, said Naruto. Kurama didn't even move as the Akamishi clan held him back. Choza then brought out his staff and bring it down on Kurama hard. But another Naruto poof in existence as he stopped the staff with one hand. What? Thought Choza. Impossible, thought Shikaku on the ground. But it doesn't matter. Now for the Yamanaka clan to, as he was cut off. As the Akamishi that were holding, Kurama started to scream in pain, Choji included. Really, said Naruto, for all of you to be this stupid to actually touch demonic chakra with your bare hands. Naruto shook his head. How stupid can you be? Shikaku widened his eyes. How could I be such an idiot, he said to himself. The Naruto that held the bow staff simply snapped it in two, making Choza take a step back. He didn't get far as the clone charged at him, hitting him with a Rasen Shuriken head on. And let's just say, it wasn't pretty. Dad! Choji screamed out as he momentarily forgot about the pain from his hand thanks to touching Kurama's chakra. I am still here, said Kurama as he charged at all of the injured Akamichi. Get back! Ordered Kakashi to all of the shinobis as Kurama charged forward. I don't get it, said Fuka, as she had a confused look on her face. She and Kushina were standing on top of Kurama's back, but they weren't getting harmed. It's simple really, replied Kushina calmly. Naruto here has a level of mastery and friendship with the Kyuubi, so he can control the Kyuubi's chakra and who he wants it to arm. I see, muttered Fuka as she focused back on the battle. Choji, retreat! Shikamaru screamed as he was worried about his best friend. But it was no use. Kurama was too fast. Choji brought his already injured hands forward to block Kurama. Shikaku gritted his teeth as he turned towards Inoichi. "Do it," he said, as Choji began to scream in pain. "And no one attacked at the moment," Shikaku said to the other shinobis. "Mind transfer jutsu," said Inoichi as he aimed at Naruto. "What is this?" he wondered. As he looked around, he was in a sewer. "I thought I was supposed to go to..." He was then cut off. "Sorry," said a voice from behind him, as Inoichi flipped around fast as he could, but wasn't fast enough. He found a sword implanted in his chest. As he saw Naruto. "I really don't like people who try to invade my mind," said Naruto darkly. In the real world, Inoichi's body simply fell to the ground. "Dad," said Ino, as she ran beside her dad and kneeled down. "What happened?" said Shikaku. "This isn't working, obviously," said Kakashi. "Time to get rid of you, vermin," said Kurama as he looked at Choji in a painful state. Kurama then opened his mouth as blue and dark chakras started to form as he created a Biju bomb. As Kurama released it quickly, Choji screamed in pain as the attack hit him on dead range. To keep it simple, his body was blown up into pieces. "No!" screamed out Shikamaru as tears started to fall from his eyes. Kakashi cursed as he saw this. "Everyone, attack now!" he declared to the rest of the shinobis. They in turn fired every long-range jutsu that they knew. Water, fire, earth, lightning, and some wind-based. "I thought I already told you," said Naruto, as he brought his right hand forward, his Rinnegan already activated. "Those type of jutsu will not work with me anymore." All the Konoha shinobis stared with their wide eye as all their attacks were absorbed by Naruto. "This is not good," said Shikaku. "The Akamichis are down, and so is Inoichi, and ninjutsus won't work on him. What do we do?" "Wow," said Fuka as she watched on with wide eyes. As Kushina simply smirked. On the roof of the Hokage building, another battle was taking place at the moment, with Mito versus Tsunade. Tsunade was getting upset as Mito was dodging all of her punches and kicks with ease. Hell, she even had a smirk on her face while she did all of that. Mito jumped back as Tsunade paused to catch her breath. "I hate to say it," said Mito as she looked at her granddaughter, "but I am disappointed." Tsunade scowled. "Don't count me out yet," said Tsunade. "I haven't even started yet." "Well, that's good," Mito responded calmly. "Because if all you can do is swing wildly at me, then we should simply stop this because you will never able to defeat me." Tsunade gritted her teeth as she charged at her grandmother once more, and once again Mito avoided all of the punch and kicks. "How is she good at taijutsu?" thought Tsunade as she delivered her attacks. "I thought she only was good in sealing jutsu." Mito then smirked as she did a counter-attack. She dodged Tsunade's fist and kicked away Tsunade's leg, as she then slammed her fist into Tsunade's stomach, sending Tsunade hurtling back. Mito shook her head as Tsunade was getting up. "Really, Tsunade, just because you think I was a specialist in sealing jutsu, I don't know my way around a fight." Tsunade just scowled. "Why are you doing this?" Tsunade asked. "It should be obvious by now, isn't it? Konoha betrayed my clan. And by the way, why are you, yourself, protecting this place? Have you forgotten? You are related to the Uzumaki as a Senju. Konoha has betrayed its very founders, since they did the same thing to the Uchiha." "The Uchihas are traitors," said Tsunade. Mito shrugged. "Yes, they are. But is Konoha any better than them?" Back with Naruto, he was on top of Kurama's head as there was an explosion. As he narrowed his Rinnegan eyes, "This chakra, I know it." So do I, said Kurama. What now? Said Kakashi. As he looked to the center of the village, the Biju bomb that killed Koji, it kept going and it destroyed many buildings in its process and a bunch of shinobis. As all of them then saw another Biju, well Fu, taking the form of Komi. The Nadabi thought Naruto as his hands became fists at his side. Danzo, you piece of crap! How? Said Kakashi as he widened his eyes at the other Biju. Shikaku scowled as he knew full well who was behind this. Danzo, to think you would go this far. What is that? Asked Fuka as she pointed at Komi. Kushina simply shrugged. Trouble, that's what. Kurama, said Naruto. We are going to take care of him without killing Fu. Kurama frowned at this. He of course could take out Komi, but that was when he wasn't held back in the past and he aimed for the kill. But now that was not possible. Delicacy was not one of his strong points. I will try, he muttered. Naruto didn't reply, as both Naruto and Kurama focused their complete attention on Komi. As Komi rushed forward. But guys, I'm gonna be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification to stay posted. Remember to share to all of your friends on your social media platform. And remember guys, after this, I'm gonna be posting what if Naruto got a new bloodline. So stay in tune and enjoy that. And on my main channel tonight, I'm gonna be posting what if Naruto was Nosuke, and also what if Naruto was trained to be a mercenary. So switch over and enjoy. And if you're new and this is the first time you hear my voice, go ahead and check out my main channel Anime King, where you can enjoy over 500 lovely what ifs. And if this is the first time you're hearing my voice on this channel, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click that red subscribe button and join the Anime King family and be a part of Anime King too. And thank you for all of your help and your support. But without further ado, I'm out for now. Peace.